Welcome back to a new episode of Honorata's Harmony. And my name is Honorata Kucharska, and I'm joined by one and only Arnika.
Well done. I definitely could have never ever made it better. What are we talking about today? What is the harmony today?
So I think that a harmony could use a little bit of twist because it will be more attacking game than strategic one.
Mhm.
So once again, a game of a world champion, but today it will be Emmanuel Lasker,
Mhm.
and I think it's also one of the games that you might see before, but it's also one of the top games I've ever saw. So I hope you will enjoy it.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Okay.
So it's from the 19th century. So yeah, we're
Yeah.
going, of course, Laska. So we're going back in time a little bit.
Yes. Well, even quite more than a little bit, but Kasparov said it was one of the most beautiful combinations he ever saw. So I hope you will understand why.
Okay.
So the game started pretty, I would say, shy because if it was F4. Well,
Ooh.
it's not top level opening, but sometimes you see it time to time,
And
because
back then it was a bit more popular, I think, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And now d5, e3, knight f6, and b3. So we want to place the bishop on b2.
Mhm.
E6, bishop b2, bishop e7, and now, well, the placement of figures suggested that he was really into attacking mode.
Mhm.
So he decided just to place the bishop on d3, and so two bishops are facing the short castle direction.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah, they
like
are ready
It's like,
basically.
yeah, do you dare to castle short? I'll show you.
Yeah, exactly. So now it was b6, knight f3, pretty normal. Bishop b7, knight c3.
Yeah, and black is considering like maybe not that. Maybe I won't castle short yet.
Yeah. Oh, maybe yes,
Oh, maybe
basically.
okay. White did it too, so I'll do it too.
But here, like when you have the decision to make where to place the king, it's like, well, you have to go short basically, because well, it doesn't look as
It takes too
dangerous.
much time for black to get to the queen side, right? I guess
Yeah,
c5,
exactly.
queen c7, and that is just like uncoordinated and yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I guess it's a natural decision at one point black should do
exactly.
that.
So because when you want to in this position, you typically play c5, a6, b5, maybe c4. So it's like not,
Hmm.
it's like makes sense to castle short.
Yeah.
But I believe he didn't expect what would happen, because now it was yeah, well, it's difficult for a chess game, but it was so spectacular that really, oh, let's just see. So now it was c5, knight g3. So it's basically, well, all the pieces are coming in one direction.
Yeah, very nice demonstration of this. Another kind of demonstration about the harmony, right? If you want to
Yeah.
attack, you have to, or you should involve all the pieces you have.
So basically, I think the rule is that if you have like two or three pieces more in an attack, you will succeed.
Huh, okay.
So
I
it's
think I
like
haven't heard of that, yeah.
well, it's depending very much on the position, but usually like two or three pieces more should be enough.
Hmm.
Well, it's like, it's like there's always an exception, but it sometimes helps to make the decision quicker in a game.
Good point, yeah.
Now, yeah, now queen c7 and a knight e5. And during this time, it was like, well, now also, but it was like this Pillsbury knight that was always placed on a5 with f4 and d4. So
This is called the Pillsbury Knight from the chess player
yeah,
Pillsbury.
because he
Hmm.
was like the one of the first one that will place it here.
Interesting. I
But
didn't
yeah,
know. Okay.
yeah, because back then it was well, it just was so romantic, because so everything was based on attack, not on strategy.
Yes.
And even I think it was like when the opponent sacrificed something, you just had to take it because it would be dishonor not to take and sacrifice and show the opponent. So it was really, really, really romantic chess. And now it's like, engine based and so.
Yes,
But
exactly. It's like the opposite of romantic. Yeah, yeah. Guess I'm romantic in this case. Unfortunately, this is why I lose so many games. But nevertheless, okay. So knight goes to e5, the Pillsbury knight, as I just learned.
yeah, knight e5, bishop e8, and now queen c6.
Oops.
Yeah, just
little checkmate threat.
Yeah, maybe. Queen e2 just to connect the rooks and maybe place a queen a little bit more closer to the black kings. Now a6. So now it's time just to do something because, well, it's every piece is in the best position ever. It's just always when you open the position, you want your pieces to be in the best positions. Like so if there is like a move or two that you can do just to before opening, just to place your bishop or knight closer, or maybe a rook more in the central lines before opening, it should be beneficial. Well, because then when you open the position, it will be more pieces into it just to play it. So yeah, that's why maybe here f5 would be good. But
that's what I thought too. Yeah,
but there are but there are so many pieces face into the direction of the black king that now it's time to play a knight h5.
Yeah, that's another move I thought of.
Yeah. So, well, maybe you saw this game before.
Maybe that too. Yeah, exactly. The same happened again. It could be very well happening. And then at one point, you're making this one move, and I'm like, oh yeah, I had this already.
So, well, now the position is much better for white, but usually the best is just not to touch it now. Maybe just but it's really, really, really really rough right now. So he played knight h5, and now it's it's the time for the one of the most beautiful combinations I ever saw, because it's a double bishop sacrifice.
Oh yeah.
No. Oh no. Yeah, you saw that before.
I saw that too, and I won't throw my hand into the fire, or I don't know what the expression is, but I'm pretty sure this was also an episode I saw that Svitlana made as well.
Oh no,
I made over 70 or 80 episodes with Svitlana, so and if there were a couple of famous games, so don't worry at all. It is so nice because
so next time I will have to do my homework. And
yeah, you have to watch all the episodes, exactly. No, but that's totally fine. I love this actually. I'm really happy about this because I love the fact that there's different chess players giving an opinion about some games, and some things differ, some things are the same, and some other plans are discovered. And after all, I forgot all of this until this very move, right? Until you said yeah.
So for me, like, the good chess game is that it's the game that you will want to watch again.
Yes.
So it's
perfectly surrounding. Exactly. It's like a good film, a good movie, a good book.
Exactly.
You can read it and watch it all the time.
Yeah, maybe for some movies it's like a half a year just to watch it again, but sometimes you will want to watch again. So
yes, absolutely. So, and it is absolutely harmonic too because of this attack. Yeah. So let's go for it. Let's sacrifice the bishops.
Let's just take on h7. King has to take, and now take on h5. King has to move back, and now bishop g7.
It is absolutely stunning. Yeah.
Yeah. And now,
king has to take, otherwise checkmate.
Yeah, king just has to take. And now, now you just play queen g4, basically just to push the king to the h file. Because
yes, that is important because I thought about the rook shift, rook to f3 already, but the king can probably escape, right?
Yeah, that's the problem basically. Well, position is it's just the only move to play.
Yeah.
So queen g4, and now king can move to f6 because of obviously it's queen g5, and when king is on h5, it's like his escape way is cut out. So yeah, that's pretty important, and I would suggest just to remember it in the future because it saves you so much time when you calculate variations, just to.
Yes, absolutely. I completely agree. Yeah.
So now it was rook f3.
Now the rook shift, and that is
Yeah.
game over. I mean, it was game over a couple of moves before already, but now it is certain.
Okay. So now e5, rook h3, and queen h6. So basically, black has to give the queen back.
Yeah, true. And I thought it was over already, but there is this little tiny last escape route.
Yeah, exactly. But okay, so now it's queen for two bishops and a rook. But one of the most important things when you're assessing the position, it's the safety of the king.
Mhm.
Well, of course, we just take the bishop back, but nevertheless, it's always when the king is weak and you have a means to attack it. It's like the game ends with mate, so it's like king's safety is like one of the most important thing when you are setting the position.
100%.
And then it's material advantage or not.
Yeah, and now you win another bishop, and that is basically also. I just think it continued still a little bit longer.
Yeah, but it's continued a bit, but the result. But sometimes it's really, it's even harder just to win the position because when the stress comes in and for example you're playing team competition and you have to win it, or even individual one, it's winning, you have to win it, but when the other side can create problems, you just got stressed and
yeah,
sometimes
happened to me often enough. Probably to a lot of the viewers as well, I can assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for me also. So it's not like we chess players are like a big family. So it's yeah. Okay, now king g7. Just let's quickly see how to win this position. And so queen needs help, so we move the rook into the game. Okay, and now as I said before, the position of the king is a key in this position, so we come back with the queen. We just don't waste time
don't take the pawn, it's not necessary.
Yeah. And queen g4, king f8. Now we take, but only because it's opening the position.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably taking on e5 it's not the best because it's queen f8, f5, and it's double attack because it's attacking a pawn and a bishop. So he played bishop g7, and now just to open the position even further, we just play e6, and now so the only way to protect the pawn was rook b7, and then just queen g6, f6, and now it's a nice combination once again. So we can basically just take on f6, and after taking with the bishop, we take with the queen. And the problem is that with just two checks, we just take one rook. So how it happens is just we play after king e8, obviously, queen h8, queen e7, and queen g7. Yeah, and we just take a rook, and now we have a queen and a lot of pawns.
7 pawns, yeah, that should do it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's just quickly of course, so many players will just resign in this position, but let's just quickly see how it ended. Yeah, just now we can take the pawns.
Yeah.
And now just let's make one queen more. Oh, and now it's over because pawn and game with
White is basically saying like, listen,
yeah.
let's just end this game, right? You exchanged the rook for the queen, and
Mhm.
we can all go home.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely stunning combination. I think Kasparov was right, although in the end he made even, in my opinion,
Mhm.
more beautiful combination at one point against Topalov, obviously.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Not a
but
bad
that
game.
is
Yeah.
unheard of after all. So yeah, a beautiful harmony, and this time in the attack.
Yeah,
Where
why not?
yeah, absolutely. And yeah, to recap this quickly, you put in the pieces, you go to attack mode and use all the pieces because
Well, it
after
depends
that,
on your mood before the
sure,
game.
sure, 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 that's true.
But yeah, basically the harmony of pieces in the attack is even more important than in the strategy because every move counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what everybody can take home for now. Thank you for watching. We see each other soon enough.
Thank you. Bye bye. See you soon.